Schroeder against Barnes. It's Dick on the wing. Over Cunningham. Dick can't get it to go.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Scotty Barnes is out there with Dick. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Williamson in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Barnes. Shoots over Schroeder, and that one's good. Barnes has got 23.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Cunningham's shot is off. Raptors leading by 9. Williamson looking it over. Pass to Boucher. Back to Williamson. And the rebound goes to the Pistons.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Some changes for Toronto. R.J. Barrett comes in for Chris Boucher. And quickly in for Grady Dick. Then for the Pistons, Tobias Harris is checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Asar Thompson comes in for Malik Beasley. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Dennis Schroeder. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Barrett. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Jaden Ivey.
Nice pump fake there. Barrett isn't all effort and athleticism. He pays attention to his craft.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
Cunningham against Quickly. Tries from 10. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Well, in these big moments, Cunningham really wants the ball.
Poeltl with a screen on Harris. Here's Williamson. It's deflected. And here comes Detroit again with the fast break. Here's Ivey. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
An absolute juggernaut on the drive. Once Ivey gets a step on the D, you're about to be compromised.
And Ivey drops them both.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Here's Barrett. And the shot falls short this time.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Ivey dishes to Harris. Here's Cunningham. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Toronto's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. a monster night for him.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Now, here's quickly. Williamson, the screen. Floats it up for Williamson. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. Out to Thompson to take the lead. And that one is off. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Cunningham passes to Ivey. To take the lead. Count it! And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
And this is it, guys. Down 1, they've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
And so the big win by Detroit in a tight game. Huge moment in this group round of the NBA.
Murray finds Olynyk. Now here's Ingram. They set a pick. Lets it go. And it's out of bounds. That one off Pirtle. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Toronto Raptors. On Friday, they're off to Miami to face off with the Heat.
And for that game against the Thunder, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
Now here's Murray. Defense right on him. 6 to shoot. Ingram on the wing. Over Barnes. And it comes off the front of the rim.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
Murray out there with Trey Murphy. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Messi in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Pelicans trail by 10. Ingram with the ball. He's picked up by Pirtle to the paint. Here's Messi. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And it's Barrett off the drive. And the Raptors miss again.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Pass to Olynyk. Outside Murray. Ingram with a screen on Barnes. Here's Murray. Cash money from 16 feet away.
And that is the sweet spot for Murray's J, the in-between area there.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Toronto.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside.